Hi, good morning, everyone. So I'm going to start with AI is not taking away your jobs. The people that adopt AI are the ones that are going to take over your jobs. And I want that to sink. We're living in the most destructive era of humankind, and technology is transforming how opportunities are being distributed. And as innovators, as creators, as entrepreneurs, this is not something to fear, it is something to actually ride on. In the past 6 months, AI the creator economy has grown to about $6 trillion, and in the past 6 months, over 190,000 plus millionaires have been created, and approximately that's 1,000 every day from AI. So let me take you through a journey of my story. When I used to grow up, my dad would say, oh, you guys have it easy, everything that you need is on your phone. However easy, I don't agree with, but that we have everything on our phone, that I actually agree with. Technology has come to make processes easier, accessible, and universal for everyone. And as innovators, as creators, it is important that we thrive on this. And I'm speaking especially to entrepreneurs and people that are in the creative space. 20 years ago, if you wanted to start a business, what you needed to have is you're probably looking for capital, you'll be looking for an office, you'll be looking for a team to work with. But now, that space has drastically changed. If you want to start a business, all you need now is an idea, a laptop, and access to the internet. And you could literally launch a big company before evening, and people start patronizing it. The World Economic Forum, McKinsey, and Harvard Research has said that 86% of businesses expect that information processing technologies, that's IPT, are going to transform business processes. Robotics and automation are going to take over like 50% of businesses. And the point there is, you cannot do business as usual. So I'm going to speak about 5 main areas that technology, AI, is transforming. All right. The first one is democratization of creation. That sounds like a buzzword, but what does that mean? It basically means that access to information, ability to create, ability to innovate is now accessible to everyone. A young guy of 16 years old can literally launch a massive company using AI by just putting in prompts. A very old woman of 80 plus can launch a website, can launch an app without writing a single line of code. And this has been made possible because of the access of AI, right? The second thing that I'm going to talk about is how that AI is a co-pilot in this journey. AI is not actually taking away your jobs. is actually opening room for more possibilities, making creation or creativity scalable. You could, if you need a business idea, you could get it done in less than 1 minute. If you need to write a mail at scale, that is already possible with AI, right? Moving on. The rise of new digital economies. What do I mean by that? So, Web3, the NFT space, they sound like buzzwords, but they are actually relatable. And what that means is just basically that as creators, as young minds that have the tendencies to go wild in their thoughts, there is now room for expression of that creativity and monetization of that particular creativity that you have. So fashion designers can take their businesses from just making wares that people put on to actually making wares that avatars put on online. The possibilities are endless. Communities can co-found a project, monetize it on DOAs, and everybody is basically making money. And this is all possible with the advent of AI. Data now is no longer just a fuel. Data is now power. Your ability to gather data, use AI to prompt data that you have, makes it easier for you to begin to have control in the sense that your contents are now relatable. Your contents can now drive impressions. Your contents can now make impact. Your business can now make impact. Because you are not just making assumptions, now you are using data to drive decision making. Lastly, which is the fifth point, is that global talent and borderless work is now possible. What do I mean by that? In the very small confines of your room, you can launch a product that is used all over the world. All you just need to do is take advantage of AI. So remember that I said at the beginning that AI is not taking away your jobs. It's the people that adopt them that are actually taking your jobs. So the easier we adopt AI, the faster we adopt AI, the more we are able to take advantage of its possibilities. So I don't want to leave you today without actions. What you should actually do, what the next step should be. These are my few takes of how you should approach AI. So first of all, don't approach it on a basis of tool. Just get aware of what is happening in that space. That's the first step to actually take. Be aware of the AI tools, the possibilities that exist. Just be aware of it. Then start to play around. Right? Begin to play around with these tools. Use them to run your day-to-day activities. Use them to make your work easy. Just play around. Build digital fluency. And what that means is learn how these things actually work. Learn how to use these prompts. Learn how to write prompts. In fact, there are now AI tools that make it easy for you to use your normal language, ask it to write a prompt that you would use in another AI tool to generate something for you. That is a possibility. Start small, but scale fast. It is very, very important that As much as your dreams are wild, as much as your ambitions are great, at the end of the day, you can't start at the end point. You just have to start where you are at the beginning. Join global networks like TEDx that we are in now. Meet with people, share knowledge, share experiences, and lastly, adopt a mindset shift. Again, I will repeat, AI is not taking away your jobs. The people that adopt AI are the ones that are actually going to take up your jobs. And the faster you begin to come into the reality that AI has actually come to make creativity, monetization, of whatever it is that you do, scalable. And what I mean by scalable is what you would naturally have needed 10 men to do, you could actually do it by yourself in lesser time. So you are more efficient with your time, your resources, and your output is excellent. So this is my closing remark. The future does not belong to those that shy away from possibilities. It actually belongs to those that learn the fastest, experiment boldly, and orchestrate the best. The future is not waiting for your permission, and neither should you. Thank you so much for having me.